I'm here with Pearl Liu, the brand manager for Russian Attack. Pearl, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Very good, very good. Now, we've seen a recent glut of games that are kind of remakes of 80s classics, and the latest one is going to be Russian Attack X Patriot. Let's tell us a little bit about it.
So Russian Attack X Patriot is a sequel to the 1985 classic Russian Attack. This one is slightly different from the original one. The original one had a lot more, very like shank and run and shank action kind of thing. This one is much more about stealth action, stealth kills, close quarters, and knife hand-to-hand combat. During the Cold War, the Russians are doing there's some dodgy business going on. They're definitely mining this mineral called Elysium, and they're trying to find ways to weaponize it. So they sent in a group called Harvest to figure out what the Russians are doing. Fortunately, the Cold War ended. Unfortunately, they didn't really find much. Harvest didn't find much, but they did leave one man behind. In Russian Attack X Patriot, there's a new Harvest group, and they're sent in to retrieve that last left behind soldier, bring him back, and find out if there's anything else that the Russians are doing. This one wants to focus on a more next-gen experience. So the game is built on the Unreal Engine, so you have like more of a very rich kind of graphical experience. The focus of this game is still knife combat. You will pick up some other items. You'll pick up a gun, you'll pick up like a flamethrower later on, you'll pick up some pretty awesome stuff, but the other weapons are kind of like the girls that you date along the way, and there'll be some girls that are, they're fun, but like the one that you end up marrying is your knife. That's the one that's by your side through everything, thick and thin. We definitely want to focus on just how dramatic that like visceral feel of hand-to-hand combat is. The combat system itself is based on this thing called Sistema, which is like a Russian martial arts. So we definitely took some nods from that as we develop like the moves and the actions and the kinds of things that your character will do. As a gamer, a lot of us are reaching back into sort of our nostalgic past and trying to revive some of those titles that sort of brought us a lot of joy, when we were growing up.
And you can't mess with perfect formulas, so just upgrade the graphics and you're good to go.
Classic gameplay. I mean, good gameplay never dies. Russian Attack will be coming out in fall for PlayStation Network and Xbox Live Arcade. We haven't announced the price point yet, but look for it soon.